What's up, YouTube? This is Wi-Fi Memory here today, bringing you guys some more VGC 2021 action. And today we are still using our rain team: Beartic, Moltres, Raichu, Stilla, and Rillaboom. This team is so much fun. I just spent basically 1 hour of casual battling just so I could warm up. Usually I'll do about 3 or 4 battles, but I just kept doing it, and I just kept having so much fun just doing casual battles, warming myself up. And this team, I feel warmed up. I feel like we're gonna get a couple of great battles in today. So let's see what our opponents will bring. The rental code is right here at the very bottom. Try this team out. This team does fantastic. But yeah, let's see if we can find some ranked battles. Our rating is still in a Great Ball tier, but don't let that hinder you too much, because we started it in Pokeball tier. And basically, that was basically due to me just being very inactive in Series 8. But in Series 9, I'm bringing it back. We're gonna come back and we're just gonna have fun. That's the main point of this channel, is for us to all have some fun in Pokemon VGC 2021. If you guys are actually interested in challenging me to like a best of 3, so that way we can all kind of get some practice, let me know in the comments down below, because I want to set up some best of 3 matches. I love uploading them to the channel, and it's just a lot of fun. Alright, so our first opponent of the day is Enbo, rocking out with that Venusaur, Tyranitar, Blastoise, Indeedee, Torkoal, and Oranguru. It's like a Sun, Trick Room kind of team, but then you got that Tyranitar, which is very interesting. The sand really does not help the team out at all, so it makes me wonder if it's unnerved by any chance. Either way, how do we want to lead? Stilla doesn't look bad. Like Politoed Stilla does not look like a bad lead. It looks like we could be very aggressive if we do that as well. So I'm down for it. Alright, so and then in the back, if he brings Blastoise or Tyranitar, Rillaboom just one-shots him with the grassy terrain with the grassy glide. So that Rillaboom's a must, right? And then in the very back, who else? We can go Raichu with some helping hand support, fake out. But with that Indeedee, there's a chance that we can't even do that. Moltres is interesting. But having Tyranitar and Blastoise, our opponent's definitely going to bring one of them. Beartic's same case. You don't want to bring him because of Torkoal. Let's go with Raichu then. There's a potential that we can get the fake outs off. Indeedee shouldn't be that big of an issue to take out, so yeah, let's bring Raichu. I mean, Helping Hand's nice anyway, so Helping Hand, Muddy Waters, Helping Hand, whatever. We can still get Thunderbolts off. I just feel like that's a little bit better. But let's see what happens. Alright, Indeedee Blastoise, so he's getting that Psychic Terrain up. We don't have a direct way of taking that out. Unless we just like Dynamax Raichu, which may not be a bad idea to do, you know, but we'll think about that in the back. I'm not really too worried in this situation though. Yeah, we'd go Muddy Water. And then let's go Meteor Beam. Aim it at that Blastoise. Blastoise made G-Max. Actually, he doesn't, so that's great. Muddy Water's just there to do chip damage to the Blastoise and to the Indeedee. I mean, look, he's dropping his defenses. Special defense falls. Unless he has a White Herb. Which he might. Okay, he doesn't. Something of both of them void the attack, though. How unfortunate is that? That's pretty unfortunate. Because that Muddy Water probably would have done a bunch of damage to that Blastoise. I'm not kidding. Like, you're thinking, man, it's resisted, there's no way. But he just dropped his special defense. Or Choice Specs Politoed, you know, it would have done a lot. Alright, so right here, we're just going to Muddy Water again. This time, I have a feeling he's going to be Dynamaxing that Blastoise. So why not just max Airstream right into him? You know what I'm saying? Politoed should finish off the Indeedee, granted that we hit it. I don't see Blastoise getting a KO on anything. And just pretty much expecting Indeedee to go for Follow Me again. But I do feel like we're in a better spot than our opponent, because our Stella's set up with a Meteor Beam. We're at +1. He actually didn't Dynamax either. Very, very interesting. Instead, he just goes for Helping Hand, Water Spout. What a play. That one-shot's Politoed? Hold on. What a play. Life Orb. Man. And I said I didn't have anything to do with the terrain. I have Rillaboom. What am I thinking? Oh, man. What a play. Goodness. I was not expecting that at all. Did we commit our Dynamax though? We did. That one shot at our Stilla. Okay, Blastoise is on something. Yeah, fake out that Indeedee. We're gonna have to try and get rid of this Blastoise. Hopefully, Grassy Terrain, Glassy Glide. I don't think it's gonna be enough though to take out that Blastoise. Oh man. I mean, it might, because Blastoise, you gotta think this Blastoise has a -1 on its defense. We're fake outing the Indeedee, so he cannot go for Follow Me. Alright, come on, Rillaboom. I really need this KO. No. No. Well, Blastoise KOs itself, though. But I'm left with just a Raichu. Raichu. The one Pokemon that I was like, basically like, nah, Raichu could do okay if it Helping Hand support. But that's about all it was able to really do. Okay. That's rough. That's tough. Like it, man. Okay, that Blastoise was crazy. I was not expecting it to do that much damage. Or a Rangaroo. Man, no, you can't do that. You gotta commit that Thunderbolt. We'll go into Rangaroo. It'll probably go for Follow Me. Yeah, that's fine. But I wanted to make him go for Follow Me. Honestly, I'm expecting like Trick Room or something. I don't really see Rangaroo being offensive. No, I mean, yeah, there's the Trick Room. Yeah, we'll still ride it out. I just don't see Raichu doing much. But you never know, really. And I mean, we still have a small chance of winning. Maybe. I just honestly don't. I don't know, because Rangaroo with one Psychic will probably be all she writes for our Raichu, for sure. There's the Follow Me. At least we take out the Indeedee and we make it into a 2 versus 1 scenario. You get Bulldoze. That didn't do nothing. That didn't do much damage. And honestly, that may be helping Raichu out because of the Trick Room you set. Because now we might be potentially slower than who you have in the back that you weren't able to Bulldoze. So, very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. That means Rangaroo could get Max Quake. And that would be a pretty decent move. I have to say, that would be pretty decent. Alright, Tyranitar. Yeah, with Tyranitar in the back, I have a feeling that Bulldoze is a policy procker. So let's go ahead and try and nuzzle this thing. Instruct. Why would you instruct? There's the Rock Slide though. Okay. Raichu will flinch. That's not good though. Yeah, that's pretty much game. Because now he's freely able to go for that instruct. But if he would just went for Bulldoze or something, this turn, this game would have been over. My opponent played good. Good game to our opponent. Was not expecting the Blastoise to actually KO Stilla and Politoed with that big water spout. I should have probably respected it a little bit more. But, man, okay. I'll respect it more next time I see a Blastoise. Good game to our opponent though. Like, that's definitely potentially a thumbnail. Was that Blastoise getting wrecked by water spout Blastoise? Yeah, Shell Smash. Wow. You know, and I go into casual, and I understand rank versus casual is a little different. But going to casual, I do awesome. And then when I go to rank to record, I tank a lot of times. You know, it's like, I don't know if it's me recording, me narrating, it's just a different environment or something, but I end up, I don't know, tanking or something, because I can get some of the best battles ever in casual. You know, and I use casual as like a warm-up. And I mean, I could go, like, my last game went up against 2 restricted Pokemon, and Beartic pretty much single-handedly knocked out all 4 of my opponent's Pokemon. You know, and I'm not the one to kind of like brag about what happens and stuff in casual battles, you know. But I'm just saying, it's like, things like that would be awesome for a video. But then I want to go on to rank to do my videos and stuff. So I don't know. Let's see. This guy may have a YouTube. Naruto H, maybe that might be how you say his name. May have to go try and check this guy out afterwards. Check him out. We'll see. We'll maybe go check him out at the end of this. I may go check him out at the end of this or something. I mean, I could screen record it maybe. Let me know if we should do that. But anyway, Tapu Fini, Rillaboom, Tornadus, Metagross, Incineroar, and Zapdos. Alright. Let's see if we can pick up this win. Alright. Let's go Politoed. If you get was Tornadus, that would be interesting. That would make things a lot rougher if I leave Rillaboom. But still think we do it. Raichu is nice in the back. And then let's go Stilla. Yep, we'll bring the big boys in this game. Politoed, Rillaboom. If he brings Tornadus, we need to probably switch into Stilla turn 1 with Rillaboom. But if he doesn't lead Tornadus, we should be fine. Zapdos and Incineroar, that's another thing. We might want to go into Raichu, which is fine. Go into Raichu, and we can potentially go for a Muddy Water. He may fake out Politoed, but fake out's not really that big or deal in my book in this scenario, because we're wanting to at least avoid a Thunder, potentially a Max Lightning this turn for sure. We don't want to give that to our opponent, so let's go ahead and respect our opponent's play of Max Lightning by going into Raichu. And I mean, this is definitely one of those plays that he could definitely predict turn 1, and he should be predicting turn 1. Ooh, interesting. Nice little switch. Going into Rillaboom. Okay. Let's see if he commits a Dynamax this turn, though, or not. Gets that fancy self-activation Grassy Seed. There's the Heat Wave in the rain? Okay. I mean, in a way, I guess you kind of predicted, but not really, because you didn't do nothing. Here's my Muddy Water. And that will do a bunch of damage. Look at that, though. That damage to Rillaboom even is really, really nice. Because with that damage, what's stopping me from going for Fake Out and going for another Muddy Water? You know, I mean, we're putting on a lot of damage. And that's why I'm saying Choice Specs Politoed is probably the best Politoed, and at least in Sword and Shield. Just because of all this potential damage that we can go. We get a crit now onto that Rillaboom, so that's potentially us being able to pick up a KO. Let's find out if we can pick up this KO onto the Rillaboom. Here comes another Muddy Water, and it's his answer to Politoed. We just KO'd it with Politoed. Look at that. Politoed, you're a beast. Okay. Politoed, I see you back there. I see you up there. Politoed just don't care. Politoed don't care. There's the Incineroar. That was a well-played Raichu, though. I gotta give Raichu credit where Raichu deserves credit. He ain't Dynamaxed, but we ain't either. That's also kind of nice for us. Right here, I definitely think we need to preserve Politoed. Because getting a Scald off onto that Incineroar could be really big later. And we can afford to do this by going into Stilla, preserve Politoed, because I don't want him to get Fake Out Moonblasted, right? And then we'll just Thunderbolt into the Feeny. I have no problem doing that. Thunderbolting into Feeny, just getting some nice little chip damage. But we could have went for Dynamax, but really and truthfully, I don't feel like we need to do Dynamax right away. We just honestly need to be checking whenever he Dynamaxes. We need a Dynamax the next turn if we don't Dynamax beforehand, but we should be fine. It looks like Feeny might be the one that's wanting to Dynamax. So a nice little Meteor Beam into Incineroar here. And do we want to potentially try and get rid of Incineroar? Because we can Helping Hand. I think that would be fantastic. If we can Helping Hand, Meteor Beam, get the KO onto Incineroar, then it's all it is his Dynamax Feeny. What's a Feeny gonna do to Stilla? The smart play would be Max Geyser. He is in the rain. Is it Bulky Feeny or is it Offensive Feeny? He went for Calm Mind, so it could be pretty. It could be bad. It could be really bad for Stilla, but at the same time, this might be all right. We'll see. We should live a Max Geyser, right? Oh, you're going into Raichu anyway. Then we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. Here comes the Meteor Beam. This gives us a +1 to our special attack. We're also got Helping Hand boost. Once we get the KO, we'll get a Beast boost. Will give us another. He avoided our attack. Really? We would have KO'd the Incineroar. We would have been set up for the Feeny. Man, that's a big miss. But we are only 90 accuracy, so keep that in mind. Alright, so right here, since we did miss, I want to go into Rillaboom. I want to Gigantamax Rillaboom, and I want to get rid of that Feeny. It's plain as simple as that, basically. Right here, do we Protect Stilla? Or do we go for Air Slash? Have we been playing really aggressive? Let's go for Protect. And let's go for a double Protect would be very, very nice, actually. Because that stalls out another turn of his Dynamax. And that's basically what we're wanting to do, is to stall his Dynamax at this point. Yeah, Max Geyser. We're kind of wanting to see who you're wanting to target as well. You're going into Rillaboom with Max Geyser. Okay, that's interesting. Flare Blitz as well. Okay, so you doubled into it, but that means you don't have Max Starfall, or you really like the grassy terrain. You don't like the grassy terrain that much, though. So you just don't have Max Starfall, right? Okay. I could... Yeah, let's just go Air Slash into Incineroar. Right here's a nice opportunity. What? They're both the same power, but this one's got more PP. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and get G-Max Rillaboom out here. To me, there's not much that he can do, because even if you go for Flare Blitz into Rillaboom, you're not picking up the KO. When you double, honestly, if you go for Max Geyser, you're going to get the rain back up, so it's just going to weaken your Flare Blitz from Incineroar. So you do pick up the KO on Stilla, so that was... I think he actually kind of misplayed when he took out the Raichu. But that's okay for us, obviously, because now we're going to be able to pick up the KO onto the Feeny, and that's leaving him an Incineroar in the rain that he set. The crit doesn't matter. It was an offensive Feeny for sure. Very interesting offensive Feeny, but the crit doesn't matter because he shouldn't have that much defense in it. Alright, so, okay. Incineroar isn't doing much damage. Yeah, he didn't do that much damage at all. Okay, so he actually rage quit. But basically, who we had in the back? We had Politoed in the back. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess he had all the rights in the world to rage quit. Usually I like to end these episodes off with 2. But I'm in the mood to play one more. I just feel like we lost the first one, and then we won this one. I want to see if we can win another one before we just end this episode off. You know, I hate losing. You know, that's just one of the competitivenesses of me personally. Once I get winning, I want to keep going. So why not just have an extra battle? You know, it's Monday for most of us that's watching this. You know, Monday. Hey, sometimes you need that extra boost, right? So let's get one more in. All right, we got our opponent. Who are you? Karen. We gotta beat Karen. This is lovely. Let's destroy Karen, right? Look at that team too, all female. Makes me wonder if Karen is going to be trying to do that full-on attract stuff. Be very, very interesting if that is her strategy, but that's very Karen-like, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so Politoed is a nice lead. Actually, yeah, Politoed ain't too bad. I do think Rillaboom, it's okay. Definitely think we need to keep it though for the... well, Primarina in the back. Raichu. I think Stilla, though. Stilla would be a nice lead. Let's go Stilla. Alright, and now I see your Raichu, and I'm almost tempted to bring my Raichu. Let's do that. And then I'm going to bring my Rillaboom. Am I, though? It's either Raichu or Rillaboom. I don't think you bring both. Let's go Rillaboom over Raichu. And then let's go Moltres. You know, we need that good old Moltres action. And the reason I say it's Raichu or Rillaboom in this situation is because if I bring both, it's just, I don't feel like we get that much value. I feel like they both would do the same thing. And sometimes, yes, that's a good thing that you want to bring both, but sometimes you just need that extra bit of power as well. And their Raichu's not shiny, and their non-shiny Raichu almost looks like a shiny Raichu compared to mine, because I'm used to playing with the darker Raichu, you know. So that's that almost shocked me, right? But anyway, all right, Whimsicott Raichu. I'm not too threatening not to go for that Muddy Water. You see that Raichu, but Raichu tends to not be... Raichu's not like that offensive threat that you have to worry about so much, you know? I always like to go for Meteor Beam. That's just me. Personally, if I get the opportunity to go for Meteor Beam, I usually like to take it. Let's go into Whimsicott. Try and Meteor Beam that Whimsicott. Oh, okay. That's fine. Protected, that's fine. The cool thing is with Meteor Beam, I still get my charge off. You know, as long as, you know, I don't get paralyzed now. But I'll still get my charge off, which will give me that special attack boost. There's the Muddy Water. And look at that. One shots the Raichu. You know what I'm saying? Well, I love this Politoed. This Politoed is just super strong with that choice specs. You know, you probably hear me say it all the time when I feature Politoed onto the channel. But Politoed's growing to be probably one of my favorite Pokemons. And that starting Sword and Shield, I wouldn't have thought I would say that. But give me a year and a half later, and here I'm saying it. Politoed's probably one of my favorite Pokemons. Definitely top 5 with Sword and Shield coming out and stuff, you know. Alright, so we could go another Muddy Water, and that's going to do a lot of damage. We can Dynamax, like low-key Dynamax. Politoed could be pretty good, you know what I'm saying? Let's think this through though, because we don't want to be too hasty. We know he's going to Dynamax that Haxorus. We got Rillaboom, we got Moltres in the back. Honestly, think you do. Think you Max Hellstorm into the Haxorus. Yeah, Air Slash also into the Haxorus. And honestly, if he Dynamaxes, it's a dead Haxorus. If he don't Dynamax, he's dying to the he's still dying to that combo. Politoed should go first and get the KO onto Haxorus. He might go for Protect, and that be literally the only way it saves himself. But I think we're alright. I think this is fine. Helping Hand. Interesting that you didn't Dynamax it though. Rock Slide. Yeah, that ain't doing Life Orb too. That still didn't do that much to our Politoed. He's trying for that Parafringe on our Stilla, but we should get the KO here. We did. Fantastic. Break any potential Focus Sash that Whimsicott could have, and we should be fine. Air Slash now will come out. This should KO the Whimsicott, if not Focus Sash. There's the Focus Sash. Then the Hell should KO it, so that's fantastic. We're in a strong position at the moment. Very, very strong position. I'm pretty sure he's down to his last Pokemon, and it's just Chandelure. Chandelure is just, that has to be his Dynamax option since it's his last mon, and we can definitely max Geyser that. And Do we even... I mean, honestly, I feel like we try and go for the 4-0. You know, try and sweep our opponent. Battle was canceled. Good game to Karen, but we practically 4-0'd you, Karen. I don't want to hear you, Karen. Get out of our house. You know what I'm saying, guys? Anyway, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy today's episode. I sure did. I had a blast playing these games. Anyway, guys, if you guys did enjoy, thank you guys for watching. God bless. You guys have a good one. Peace.